Hello everyone. In this video, we'll discuss how to aggregate values by month or week on a continuous date axis in Power BI. Now let me switch to the computer for the demo. Now let me show you the data table or data model. So first column is the date dimension table, dim underscore date, and here you can see a single column and continuous date actually. Another table which we are going to use for this example is a sales table, and here you can see the continuous date again, and here is the sales amount. Basically I'll create a average sales, and accordingly I'll distribute on by month and the week. And here I have also a one measure is called average sales, and here I am calculating average sales, and this measure I am going to use to divide the average by month or week. It depends the what user is selected actually. So now let me go back to the report page, and from here I will open a date dimension table, and here I will add a few columns actually. So I'll add a first column, and here I'll name it as month, and here I'll use a date column from this table date, and I will use a month and m% dash m% and date dot year here. So what I am doing, this will return a month in the text format. I'm joining with the dash, and this will return a year. So now let me accept this, and we'll see January dash 2019 like that. Now you notice that this month is a text actually. So what I'm going to do, I'll convert into a date. So once I'll convert into a date, and let me refresh now. So you can see that it is taking first day of the month. First day of the month. Like if you can go here, first day of the month. Now I'll select this column, and I will select the format month and year. So now it will be converted into a month, January 2019. You can set any format. For example, if you need three characters from the month, you can also do that here. So let me do that. MMM dash YYYY. So now you can see the short Jan. Now you can see FEB, MAR, March, Feb, like that. Okay. So this has been done. This we are going to use on the x-axis this month. I'll create another column is called as a week number. This I will tell you why I am creating this column. So I'll use a week number, and here I will use a week num function, and here I'll use a date column. So this will basically return a week number. Okay. But here I am going to join with year. So year function and the date column, which returns a year. So now you can see the week number is joined with year. Now again, this column is a text column, so I'll make it whole number. Okay. Now I will add one more column, and that is the last column. It's called week, and here I will use you can use any format. I can say WK dash, and I will join with week number date bracket close. Again I will join with dash, and here I will join with year and date column bracket close. So what I am going, I'm just adding a one text WK, week stand for week, and then I'm saying this is my week number. You again join this week number with year actually. Now when I'll accept this one actually, so you can see WK, the week number and the year. but this is the text. If I'll put it on the x-axis, it will not sort actually according to the week and the year. So what I'm going to do, I'll select this column and I will go here, sort by column, and here I will click on the week number. So it will sort according to the week number and year. This is done. Now I'll go back to the report page, and here I will add a one visual line chart, and let me increase the height actually. Now from the data model, first I will add a month on x-axis, and I'll say it is a month. Now I will add a week. So these two columns, month and year. And from the sales table, I will add a average sales. Okay. Let me minimize this. Here we have selected 1st January 2025 to 31st January 2026. So here you can see the month wise average sales. Okay. Now if I want a week wise, just I'll click the down arrow. Week wise average sales. Okay. Now you playing with this, if I'll go up, so we'll see the month wise, and again if I'll go down, I can see the week wise. Okay. Similarly, if you want to add a year also, you can add a year also. So just you have to simply add a one more column here and name it year, and use a year function, and then bracket close. So this is the year, and again you select this visual and go here and select put year on the top. So we have year, month and week. This is the month, and if you click more up, so you can see this is from starting from here 25 and the 26. 26 only we have selected January. So this way you can use it. Down will go month and more down will go for week. That's all for this video.